Vikings bringing in a familiar face for a workout. All right, welcome back to the Onebar and Lupagus show. I'm Onebar, and yes, the Vikings are bringing in a familiar face for a workout. According to Ian Rappaport, DeDe Westbrook, wide receiver DeDe Westbrook, is coming in for a workout today with the Vikings. Before we get into that, remember, subscribe to the channel, like the videos here every damn day, talking Vikings. Let's get to 8,000 subs. Make sure to put a hashtag 8,000 down in the comments for a chance to win probably some sort of subpar item when we do hit 8,000, but who cares about that? Let's talk DeDe Westbrook. Lupagus and I have been talking all offseason. You know, which Viking from last year, free agent, is going to end up coming back? We always do the Sheldon Richardson, the Kyle Rudolphs, but DeDe Westbrook is a name that we generally do not bring up. But Westbrook, 28 years old, was with the Vikings last year. Seems a little weird, the fact that they're bringing in a guy for a workout that was just on the team last year, but clearly new coaches, new regime need to get their eyeballs on him. So Westbrook coming in, which I think, you know, when someone comes actually in for a workout, very, very serious. I would not be surprised one damn bit if they actually do sign him. But again, last year, the guy couldn't even get a sniff on the field as far as on the offensive side of the ball. He had 15 targets, 10 receptions, 68 yards for the Vikings, which was very, very below as far as what I expected from DeDe Westbrook. When he came in, I was so damn excited. I thought he was going to be a great number 2 or number 3 wide receiver, number 4, somewhere in there. But where he made his mark was on punt returns. He came in, returned 22 punts, averaged 8.4 yards a punt, which was like quadruple of what the Vikings did the year before that. So definitely a reliable punt returner, good hands, and maybe that's why they're bringing him in. We heard last week how they were mixing in some guys at punt return, Smith Marset, KJ Osborne, and maybe they just didn't like what they see. Maybe they were terrified of what they saw. So maybe that's why he's coming. But also the wide receiver depth, as much as Lupagus absolutely raves about this depth at wide receiver, there's not much there, especially when you get to the end of it. So maybe they're just bringing him in to push for that as well. But can't be that upset about the fact that they're bringing in DeDe Westbrook. People are like, oh, why are they bringing him back? He didn't do anything. I'm putting everything from last year and even the year before as far as how players were used. I'm throwing it out the window because clearly there was other agendas when it came to players getting out there on the field. So maybe DeDe Westbrook at only 28 years old lit it up with the Jags for a couple years. Maybe there's still a little bit there that the Vikings can pull from him. And worst case scenario, maybe he's their punt returner. I would be all about that. And he's not going to cost much money. So we will see what happens. We'll keep our close peepers on that. But let me know down in the comments, what do you think about DeDe Westbrook coming back to the Vikings? Do you want him to sign him? Do you care less? Let me know, and we'll be back.